Welcome, age of vintage society. Blythe Danner made a shocking revelation that stunned everyone. The actress had a skirmish with death, but she never gave up. She still has much to live for. This is the survival story of Blythe Danner. I want you to know, my viewers, how much I appreciate you. Without your support, these videos wouldn't be possible. Thank you for those who hit the thanks button. If you look at it simply, death is the absence of life, but death is much more when a loved one is involved. That absence can be consuming, and the feeling of loss never really goes away. With each passing day, one remembers the touch of the loved one, their smell and their quirks. The feeling of loss dulls but always lingers, and for Blythe Danner it lingered. She suffered a great blow with the death of her husband, Bruce Paltrow, and to this day she still remembers it, even if she's soldiered on. However, the actress almost joined her husband, who died in 2002 while on a vacation in Rome to celebrate his daughter, Gwyneth Paltrow's birthday. His death was a result of complications that arose from persistent oral cancer and pneumonia. The death shook the Paltrow household, as the actress and the rest of the family viewed Bruce Paltrow as the heart of the family. Still thinking about his absence, the actress said, "Life is so much paler without him around, but grief is the price we pay for love. Love not only comes with warmth, but with pain. I remember I looked up at heaven and said to Bruce, 'Are you lonely up there?'" Danner said in an interview when she revealed a surprising secret she has kept from the world. The Huff star had oral cancer and has been fighting it for a couple of years, but there is good news. "It's a sneaky disease, but I'm fine and dandy now, and I'm lucky to be alive." She was right about oral cancer being a secret disease. Despite awareness and fundraising, only 54,000 professionals made only diagnoses each year. Most people don't know about the ailment until it has become too late. She survived cancer. Even as she misses her husband, the actress doesn't feel her time on earth has ended yet, especially as she is doing quite a lot of good in her husband's name. After her husband's shocking death, the star actress began to work with the non-profit Oral Cancer Foundation. She used her celebrity status to bring awareness to the deadly oral cancer disease, and talked about the important need for people to get tested and know about the disease early. Danner created the Bruce Paltrow Oral Cancer Fund, which the Oral Cancer Foundation administers. Using her star power, the veteran actress went on a campaign of fundraising to help with research and treatment of this sneaky disease. She ensured that no one was exempt from getting the help they needed. She spread awareness in minority communities. As it would turn out, she would become a beneficiary of the good she did in her husband's name. The actress revealed she had cancer since 2018 after beating it. The discovery was due to the actress's experience with how subtle cancer could be. So when she started to get light-headed and forgetful, she felt something was off about her. Then her thoughts were confirmed when she discovered a lump in her neck. It was around the same area her husband discovered his in 1999. She knew she had to go check for oral cancer, and it turned out she not only had oral cancer, but a rare kind. This disease was in her salivary gland. The actress wasn't scared. She said, "I wasn't quaking in my boots," said Danner. "I don't have any fear of death at all." Her fear of death diminished when her cancer snatched her husband away from her. She would fight for her life as she loved her kids, who she paused her theatre career for, so she could raise her grandkids and charity work. However, if death came, she would embrace death to meet with her husband of 33 years. She didn't even tell her children, Jake and Gwyneth Paltrow, that she was sick. She kept it from them. She held the fort down when her husband died, and would still hold it now. The star religiously submitted herself to chemotherapy, radiation, and surgeries to remove the cancerous tissue. She also tried alternative treatments. After facing this battle alone for a while, the actress felt her children should know. Maybe she was trying to prepare them for the eventuality of anything happening to her, so it wouldn't be a surprise. She went through it with so much grace. I was amazed at how strong she was able to be, her daughter Gwyneth said. Thankfully, during the third surgery, the cancerous tissue was removed from her. It was a great victory for her and a relief for her kids. Dana would get to spend more time with her kids and her grandchildren. For Jake and Gwyneth, losing their mum to the same type of illness that killed their father would have been devastating. If their father was the heart of the family, their mother was the pillar. The veteran healed and is now more vocal than ever about oral cancer and awareness. Even her interview with People magazine about her battle with cancer is more or less awareness. It's amazing how an illness that can be quickly discovered by a dental professional with a procedure that isn't costly or painful flies so much under the radar and ends up hurting people and their families. It was thanks to Dana's experience with cancer through Bruce's demise that she knew what to look for. Her surviving her cancer has brought her family even closer. The actress is thankful for everything she has gotten from life, including the pain and grief. She is thankful for her amazing family and career. Her story is one of hope, even when things seem bleak. Kids today would call her the mother of Gwyneth Paltrow, but she is much more than that. She is a fantastic actress with a long list of movies in her belt. Dana and her daughter appeared together in the film Sylvia, where they played mother and daughter. Perhaps it's why the folks of the newer generation unknowingly diminish her other achievements. The two already had a history of working together even before Gwyneth became an icon. They worked together on stage in the theatrical run of the show Picnic. Also, they worked together on the series Cruel Doubts, where they again played mother and daughter. The incredible actress was born in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, to a bank executive father in 1943. Her parents were not actors or entertainers of any kind, but they managed to have children who became entertainers. Blythe became an actress, her brother Harry became an actor and an opera singer, and her sister Dorothy is a performer who changed path to become a director. Her half-brother made violins for entertainers. It's a whole family of stars, and this carried to the next generation. Dana's kids, Jake and Gwyneth, also followed in the footsteps of their mother or parents as Dana got married to Bruce Paltrow. Although Jake would later become a director and a screenwriter, they were a small family of Hollywood royals. It all began after the actress graduated from her high school, which was located around Newtown, Bucks County, Pennsylvania, and Bard College, where she studied drama. She knew what she wanted to do and chased it with vigor. After graduating from college, the actress passionately pursued her acting career. Her career began on stage with a musical, and she began to get off-Broadway roles. Soon she got on Broadway, and from there her career continued to soar high. Just 3 years after her debut, Blythe got the role of a happy-go-lucky divorcee, Jill, who enchants her neighbour in the Broadway show Butterflies Are Free. For her extraordinary performance in the film, she was nominated for and won the Tony Award for Best Featured Actress in a Play. It wouldn't be the first time she would win an award for her acting performances. She got a Theatre World Award for the portrayal of her character in The Miser. Despite her renown on stage, the actress still didn't get any on-screen role, but she didn't falter and continued with her stage performances. She appeared in a couple of stage productions before making her debut in To Kill a Clown, where she appeared alongside the legendary multi-talented Alan Alda. She increased her budding popularity with a brilliant vocal performance in the musical film 1776, where she acted as Ken Howard's wife. Soon the chance for her big break came as she acted in the Broadway show Butterflies Are Free, which earned her a Tony Award and was going to be adapted as a movie. Dana auditioned to reprise her role of Jill, which she had already portrayed. For Dana, clinching the role meant she became one of the big players in the cutthroat Hollywood industry, but something unfortunate happened. The actress was passed over for the role. While her performance on Broadway was nothing short of inspiring, the actress was largely unknown. Sure, Dana had appeared in a couple of films and series, but the studio that wanted to adapt the show into a film felt Dana wasn't quite there yet when it came to star power. The actress wouldn't sell movie tickets at the level the studio would need her to. It looked unfair because the studio wouldn't have thought about adapting the show into a film if the actress hadn't helped make the show popular with her otherworldly performance. However, Hollywood was business, and there are no sentiments in business. Goldie Hawn, who had more silver screen recognition, got the role. Not one to moan about a missed opportunity, Dana got to work, and better to slowly build her legend. she got reunited with the iconic Alan Alda on an episode of MASH, where she acted as Alda's love interest. Like with Alda, she got reunited with one of her on-screen husbands, Ken Howard, on the sitcom Adam's Rib, which didn't spend much time on air before getting cancelled. The actress, while she was getting more roles, had inadvertently become a victim of Hollywood. Despite her boundless talents, Dana found herself typecast repeatedly into a wife or mother. But rather than try to break from that mould, Dana owned it and continued to deliver sensational performances. She managed to make the audience love the character she played, even if they were villainous or unlikable. She acted as the wife of writer F. Scott Fitzgerald in the TV film drama F. Scott Fitzgerald and The Last of the Bells, which was a loose biographical drama. Her amazing performance as a writer and wife of a historical figure led her to playing the wife of more historical figures. The actress was at each role entering deeper into her typecast. She played the role of Custer's spouse and the supportive partner of the unfortunate baseball star Lou Gehrig, who lost his career and life to a disease, ALS, which was eventually named after him. More wife roles came through Hollywood conveyor belt for the actress. However, in Too Far to Go, which was adapted from one of John Updike's short stories, she got the role of a sharp-tongued wife, and she delivered. Her talent was never in question. It wouldn't be the only novel character Dana would bring to life. The cancer-surviving actress brought one of Pat Conroy's characters to life in The Great Santini, where she had another spin on her wife roles. Here, rather than being the supportive spouse, she was the one that suffered. Even her return to the theatre had her playing the spouse role, and her first performance when she got back on stage was that of an unfaithful wife. In a Broadway show, she played the role of one of Richard Chamberlain's on-stage spouses. She managed to maintain her stage and TV, getting her familiar spouse roles. She acted alongside Anthony Hopkins in Guilty Conscience, playing the part of, you guessed it, his wife. The actress got the role of another Pat Conroy character. This time it was the role of an unlikable estranged on-screen partner of Nick Nolte. She is so good in her wife's niche that one of her most commercially successful films, Meet the Parents, had her playing Robert De Niro's partner. The film spawned a sequel which was also a commercial hit, even if critics panned it. The wife role continued, as her role in Will and Grace had her playing a woman whose life goes off the rails as her husband dumped her for his mistress. It wasn't all the time that Dana played the role of a spouse. Sometimes she was an on-screen mother. One of the star's iconic roles was playing the mother of Hank Azaria, who took on the role of Craig Huff Huffstud in the Huff film series. Her performance as a mother in that film didn't go unnoticed, and it ended up getting her an Emmy. Also, the star actress acted in a film titled Husbands and Wives, where she acted the role of a mother. Then there was her performance in the gloomy drama The Invisible Circus, where she was Jordana Brewster and Cameron Diaz's on-screen mother. She also played the character of a mother in another mournful film. Sometimes she played the role of a grandmother too. Despite her typecast, Dana has managed to shine. It helped that even as she played similar roles, there are tonal differences in her films. Sometimes her roles were comedic, other times they were mournful, and through her talent she can identify the uniqueness of each role to give a masterful portrayal. It's impossible to limit the actress to someone who plays wife or motherly roles alone. Some films and stage performances have taken her out of her comfort zone as an actress. The Seagull, which is an adaptation of Anton Chekhov's, is one of them. Originally a stage performance, The Seagull was filmed and aired on TV. The actress starred as Nina, a complex character, and the actress owned the role. Also, she has played the role of a moony-eyed lover girl who falls for a cowboy hero, and has given an artistic comedic performance in Hearts of the West. The actress has even dabbled in sci-fi, featuring in the B-movie Future World, which wasn't critics' cup of tea. She showed her boss side in the semi-autobiographical film Brighton Beach Memoirs, where she played the role of the Jerome clan's Jewish matriarch. Judith Ivey played the role of her sister in that film. It wouldn't be the last time Dana and Judith would star together in a film. The actress can be versatile if the situation calls for it, and with her enviable career, it is not strange that people see her as one of the successful actors of her era. She had an impact on stage, the silver screen, and on TV. The actress, while she is heavily passionate about her job, has some passion left to use to power her other endeavours. Dana is a dedicated environmentalist. She is one of the preachers of recycling and conservation. The actress is an active member of a body fighting against air pollution and the toxicities that come with it. Also, the star actress is a member of the board of directors of the Environmental Media Association and the board of Environmental Advocates of New York. There you have it, Blythe Danner. The actress is so much more than an actress. She is passionate about humanity and would try to save it even if it is hell-bent on destroying itself. That Blythe Danner was not completely broken by such a serious illness is nothing short of miraculous. But it's not only this kind of tragedy that can wreck the soul. Why was Jane Fonda incapable for emotional intimacy? Watch this video.